Gender gaps and biases persist in all spheres of life. Yet, data are not systematically collected and produced to understand them, especially in the areas of economics and trade. Lack of data can lead to misguided policy measures or unintended impacts. It may reinforce gender biases and stereotypes. Lack of data can keep a debate closed and prevent new perspectives. We must invest in gender data if we're committed to fostering an equal world through inclusive policies. Our research shows that better gender equality in firm ownership and management levels can contribute to women's economic empowerment. For example, in Georgia, women-owned trading businesses employ more women and experience a lower gender pay gap than their counterparts. In the European Union, export-intensive sectors typically provide higher salaries, but unfortunately also a higher gender pay gap. Trade policymakers in Chile regularly use data about the participation of women-led companies in exports to adjust training. These examples demonstrate the value of data. For instance, having more women with management and ownership positions in a trading business could help reduce the gender wage gap. Meanwhile, participation in international trade may increase incomes, but also reduce gender-equal employment and pay without accompanying policy interventions. Statistical offices around the globe are striving to develop their data infrastructure to allow for more agile responses to emerging and increasingly complex data needs. A new UNCTAD-led project helps countries link national statistical data to assess gender in trade, by identifying data from firms that participate in trade and linking this data to the education, employment, and earnings data of their employees, managers, and owners. It uses existing data collected by statistical authorities on international trade, education, the participation of women and men in the economy and labor force, and data on their incomes and roles in society. Based on a conceptual framework developed by UNCTAD, national statistical offices can map existing data against trade policy data needs. Preliminary findings of the project show that linking existing microdata provides an accurate and sustainable way forward to inform trade policy. Data linking is also a cost-effective alternative to developing new single-use case surveys. UNCTAD collaborates with many international organizations, such as the European Commission, the UN Economic Commission for Africa, the UN Economic Commission for Europe, UN Women, and countries like Canada, Finland, Georgia, and many other pilot and pioneering countries. In addition to providing better data in the national context, this work aims to identify a core set of gender and trade indicators to facilitate international comparability. UNCTAD is developing guidance on how to fill this data gap, starting with data reuse. With more and better data, we can make a valuable contribution to generation equality.